Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat pagi. Okey, so pertama sekali terima kasih terutamanya kepada dekan Dr. Bahia, timbalan-timbalan dekan dan juga kepada semua pensyarah lah yang sudi menerima kunjungan daripada pihak perpustakaan pada pagi ini. So seperti yang tertera di skrin tu sebenarnya adalah link yang disediakan oleh pihak kami. So lecturer boleh type link3/RDM USM ataupun scan QR code lah. Okay, so sebenarnya bila scan tu nanti lecturer akan dapat slide yang kita akan present pada pagi ni lah. Okay, so sebenarnya saya lebih kepada macam sedikit alu-aluan lah berkenaan dengan sistem e-publication. Dan juga kita mengambil peluang, kita juga akan brief sedikit atau memperkenalkan platform yang baru iaitu OpenData USM.my lah. Okey, so sedikit pengenalan mengenai sistem e-publication. Sistem ni sebenarnya dibangunkan oleh library dengan kerjasama pihak PPKT, dan tujuan utama sistem ni dibina adalah untuk menguruskan data-data penerbitan di dalam USM secara komprehensif, dan data-data yang disahkan oleh dua pihak iaitu perpustakaan dan juga penerbit boleh digunakan untuk pelbagai tujuan lah. Okey, dan untuk makluman semua, sistem e-publication ni akan menggantikan modul M1 di dalam HCMS yang currently lecturer guna untuk input penerbitan. Okey, so untuk makluman juga data-data yang dimasukkan oleh para penyelidik selepas ni di dalam HCMS akan di-verify oleh pihak library untuk semua penerbitan selain daripada buku. Okey, tetapi penerbitan yang related dengan books, sama ada chapter in books ke whatever lah related to books, akan disahkan oleh pihak penerbit USM. So akan ada dua pihak sajalah yang akan mengesahkan data-data penerbitan berkenaan. Okay, so yang ni mungkin semua lecturer dah aware. Pada 31 Mei, pihak pendaftar telah pun mengeluarkan hebahan lah tentang sistem e-publication yang telah pun dibuka kepada semua pensyarah pada 1 Jun yang lalu. Jadi sebenarnya at the moment data-data penyelidik yang diindeks dalam Scopus dan MOSP telah pun diimport secara automatik ke dalam sistem e-publication. Manakala data-data manual para penyelidik dah boleh start key in dah pun starting 1 bulan 6 itulah. So roadshow yang kita pergi ke school-school ni adalah untuk kita guide lecturer macam mana nak masukkan data tu lah, sebab mungkin ada sedikit kelainan daripada cara lecturer masukkan dalam HCMS sebelum ni lah, sebab kita ada buat tambah baik sikit lah. Okay. So seperti yang saya mention tadi, data-data daripada HCMS ni akan diambil oleh beberapa stakeholders, iaitu untuk tujuan kenaikan pangkat, untuk sebarang audit universiti, KPI PTJ dan juga untuk SKT atau LPP. So ketika pembangunan sistem ni dilakukan, kita ada menerima input lah daripada few stakeholders ni lah. Okay, so sebenarnya itu saja daripada saya. Saya serah kepada Puan Adilah untuk present dengan lebih detail lah tentang e-publication lah. Okay, silakan Puan.
Assalamualaikum semua dan selamat pagi. Okay, saya Noor Adilah Azmi, pustakawan kanan di Pustakaan Hamzah Sudut. Okay, so saya akan continue untuk outline bagi data sources, dan saya akan tunjukkanlah demo untuk manual entry. Okay, dan kita juga ada menu merge ID bagi Scopus di dalam e-publication, dan last kali kita akan ke Q&A session lah. Okay, untuk data sources, sekiranya doktor telah buka kepada e-publication, doktor akan dapatilah ada 3 data sources. Yang pertama data daripada HCMS ataupun rekod-rekod HCMS. Yang kedua adalah data manual, dan yang ketiga adalah data daripada Scopus dan juga Web of Science. Okay, so untuk data ataupun rekod-rekod daripada HCMS, apa yang terjadi di dalam profil doktor lah untuk data-data HCMS. Sorry. Okay, so for HCMS record, So the data from HMS, okay, we already import to the e-publication by batch. Okay, currently Library and Penerbit USM already start the data cleaning from the HMS publication. Okay, because this one HR dia minta library dengan Penerbit USM to do the data cleaning for all the publication in HMS. We have more than 170,000 publication in HMS for 1,900 lecturers. Okay, so this one we are doing the data cleaning. Okay, so maybe doctor, if you open your e-publication, maybe you can see your publication from HMS maybe already appear in your profile or not. Okay, so kalau maksudnya dah appear, that mean Library and Penerbit USM already do the data cleaning for your records lah. If not appear, that means maybe belum sampai lagi lah dekat doktor punya record tu. Okay, then yes.
Dia tahun bila yang appear tak appear ni? Dia bermula tahun ni punya publication ataupun sebelum ni?
Okay, untuk data daripada HMS kita import starting 7 Mac 2023.
So baru
2023. So kalau doktor telah input rekod penerbitan di dalam HMS before 7 Mac, that mean kita dah import lah. Okay, then after 7 Mac doktor dah upload dalam HMS, so that was kita tak import lagi lah, okay. Then untuk all the data from HMS, okay, doktor can access through the HMS V3 under M1 publication lah, but you cannot edit, you can view only lah. Okay, anything after this, if you want to upload your records for publication, you can upload in e-publication. Okay, so for HMS record, you no need to key in e-publication lah, tak perlu key in semula. Okay. Okay, so this one for data from Scopus and WAS. Okay, data from Scopus and WAS will be automatically import to the e-publication. Okay, but this one only data from 2023 and onwards lah will import automatically to your profile. Okay, from previous sebelum 2023, so yang ni kita takkan import lah. Yang ni kebanyakan pesara already claim in HMS. So kita akan buat data cleaning. Then the record will go through the verification process. That means Library and Penerbit USM will do the verification process for data Scopus and WAS. Okay, maybe you will ask, kenapa data Scopus dengan WAS Library nak kena buat verification balik kan? Because when we import the data from Scopus and WAS, some of the metadata is missing ataupun dia tak appear. Okay, contoh pages. Okay, when we import, there are no pages in that record. So library ataupun Penerbit USM kena fulfill the metadata lah. Kita nak be complete lah. Okay, then after we verify, then the record will appear in your profile lah. Okay, so for data Scopus and WAS, so lecturer tak perlu key in secara manual lah. Okay, just wait until it appear to your profile lah. Okay. Betul, e-publication.
SMS.
Boleh, dia akan appear juga dalam SMS M1. Dia akan ada satu link e-publication. So bila doktor buka e-publication, dia akan appear semua penerbitan lah.
Dia untuk apa ya?
Macam mana?
Untuk apa yang e-publication?
E-publication kita menggantikan HMF V3 untuk M1 penerbitan. Maksudnya e-publication ni kita nak cater semua penerbitan di USM. Untuk semua tujuan lah, macam Puan Cik Ramlah explain tadi, untuk kenaikan pangkat, untuk Myra, untuk promotion sama lah, untuk SKT RDP, untuk Mohd, semua tu lah. Sebab sebelum ni untuk HMS V3 adanya digunakan untuk kenaikan pangkat, tetapi untuk Myra tidak digunakan HMS kan. So sekarang ni kita nak gunakan satu platform ni untuk cater untuk semua lah. Senang. Tak. Yang ni doktor kena masuk manual entry.
Dekat SMS.
Dekat SMS.
e-publication itu tak boleh share kan?
Sharekan sekarang.
E-publication.
Dia ada 2 tab, satu e-publication, satu GFS. Yang e-publication di sini, yang GFS tu yang kita masuk sendiri.
E-publication tak boleh kan?
E-publication tu lah yang mana yang e-HFS yang kita masukkan. Ada 2 sekarang kalau kita buka.
Katalah e-publication dia, macam kita pun enter manual ni, tapi dia akan ada 2 double entry kan?
Betul. Kalau data daripada Scopus, contoh doktor masuk kan, nanti dia akan detect duplicate lah. Nanti kita akan delete salah satu lah. Contoh katakan doktor key in artikel tu tak di-index lagi Scopus. So kita akan proses doktor punya, dan contoh bulan depan di-index dalam Scopus, so kita akan delete yang Scopus lah. Tapi sebaiknya untuk Scopus dengan WAS, doktor tak perlu masuk manual lah, sebab nanti dia akan masuk auto lah. Okey, untuk data manual yang tidak di-index in Scopus and WAS, so doktor perlu masuk or key in as in a manual lah. Okey, dalam menu manual entry. Okay, so this one also the record we go through the verification process. Okay, this one same with the JKPD lah. So library and penerbit USM kita ambil alih tugas JKPD untuk M1 penerbitan sahajalah. Okay, so yang mana complete record nanti dia akan appear dalam doktor punya profile. If incomplete record, so we will return, then lecturer perlu amend balik lah. Okay. Okay. So next saya akan tunjukkan demo how to input the data entry in e-publication for the article. This one the article is not indexed in Scopus and WAS lah. Okay. So before that, okay, doktor untuk access kepada e-publication, okay, dia ada 2 cara. The first one, doktor, you can open your campus online. Then under dashboard aplikasi, you can see here there are icon e-publication. Okay, doktor can klik here. Ataupun lagi satu, doktor boleh klik kepada menu dalam HMS V3 under M1, dia ada juga link e-publication. Jadi saya tak boleh nak access lah sebab yang tu untuk profil pensyarah lah. Okay, so bila doktor klik kepada e-publication, okay, dia akan keluarkan this one is the interface for the dashboard. Okay, so they have the menu for new, submitted, in process, verified, rejected and unpublished. Okay, new that means pensyarah tengah isi record for manual entry. Okay, then after you click submit, okay, then it will go to the menu submitted. Okay, in process that means library and penerbit USM sedang buat verifikasi data lah. Okay, then if the metadata is complete, okay, so it will go to the verified. Okay, then for rejected, this one is the record that library or penerbit USM reject lah. Okay, such as duplicate record ataupun the record is not under publication. That means mungkin penerbitan tu di bawah teaching. Okay, so kita akan reject lah benda-benda yang bukan publication. Then unpublished if the record is not published. Maksudnya belum publish lah. Mungkin dia adalah artikel impress ataupun dia berstatus accepted. So dia akan duduk di unpublished. Yang ni kita cater juga untuk SKT dan LPP pensyarah lah. Okay. Dan di bawah dia akan appear the list of the publication, okay, with the status and submit date and also the data source. Okay, contoh like this one, this article is submitted, maksudnya pensyarah already click submit lah the records, okay, for the verification process. Okay, then submit date, then also the data source lah. If the data source from Scopus, dia akan appear Scopus. If PDBS manual, maksudnya manual entry lah. Okay, then kalau WAS, dia akan appear WOS lah. Okay, macam ni WOS. Okay, then di sebelah kiri, okay, doktor boleh klik kepada My Publication. Okay, My Publication adalah semua penerbitan ataupun your record that have been verified by library and penerbit USM. Okay, so dia akan masuk dekat sini lah, My Publication. Okay, so if you want to input the manual entry, doktor boleh klik kepada menu manual entry. Okay, then this one we divide for 4 sections. Okay, details, that mean the metadata for the records. Okay, author, untuk metadata for authors. Okay, first author, corresponding author, co-authors. Okay, then the evidence. Okay, you have to upload the full text of the evidence. Then lastly is a confirmation part. Okay, then this one, choose publication category. We have more than 70 publication category. This one tak banyak berubah daripada HMS, but in HMS you can see there are publication category citation index journal. Okay, in e-publication we don't have the category citation index journals. Okay, that one you can we provide the straightforward category. Contohnya kalau citation index journal tu adalah artikel, so doktor can klik artikel. If review, so you can klik review lah. Okay, but mostly dia sama jugalah di dalam HMS V3. Okay, contoh I demo for article. Okay, if doktor klik article, so it will appear the fields for the article. Okay, then the language we set as a default English. If you have your publication is selain daripada English, so you can choose lah. Is it Chinese, Malay? Okay, then contoh doktor klik Malay, nanti dia akan appear the field for the other title lah. Okay, then title. Okay, contoh saya tunjukkan demo untuk publication this one. Okay, doktor can klik the title. If you have the subtitle, you can put in the one field. Okay, then the keyword, doktor just copy from the PDF. Okay, but the separator must be in a comma. Okay, let's say this one I click enter, then they appear the keywords lah. Okay, if you want to type manual, boleh juga. Okay, doktor boleh klik education contoh, then doktor klik enter. Okay, this one for keywords. Okay, next adalah article has DOI. If the article has DOI, doktor can click yes. Then doktor perlu masukkan the DOI of the article. Okay, like this one I just copy. Then doktor just boleh masukkan DOI. But the DOI must start with 10. So the HTTPS DOI.org, doktor boleh delete, then just remain DOI. Okay, if the article dia tak ada DOI, so doktor boleh klik no, then you can put the URL. Either one lah. Okay, but DOI dan URL the preferable kita akan gunakan DOI lah. Okay, so URL doktor boleh masukkan URL untuk this particular article. Saya sudah I have already search in Google, so I just copy the URL then put in here. Okay, then journal name doktor boleh masukkan the journal name of the this record. Okay, contoh saya masukkan this one. Okay, then dia appear no result. That mean the journal is not in the e-publication yet lah. Okay, so sekiranya ada, dia akan appear the result. Okay, contoh. Okay, macam ni. The ASEAN Journal of English Language Pedagogy. So doktor boleh klik saja. Mostly journal from Scopus and WAS memang dah ada dalam e-publication lah, sebab kita dah memang tarik daripada Scopus dengan WAS. But journal local Malaysia kebanyakannya belum ada lagi lah. Okay, so sekiranya tiada, tadi no result, doktor boleh klik ada journal, then boleh masukkan lah journal name, ISSN dia dan juga EISSN dia lah. Okay, this one kenapa perlu masukkan? Later if doktor publish dalam journal yang sama, so kita dah ada metadata for this particular journal lah. Okay, then publisher name. Okay, this one from OPSI, so saya just copy this one. Okay, you want to check lah either this one already. Okay, so yang ni untuk OPSI kita dah ada. Okay, so that one for journal name lah. Okay, sekiranya journal name ada, so doktor just click the result only lah. Okay, then the next one is article has article number. Okay, if the article have the article number, doktor can click yes, then doktor boleh masukkan the article number. Example 1E12345. Okey, sekiranya artikel tersebut tiada artikel number, doktor boleh klik no, then you have to put the pages. Okey, pages 22 sampai 26. Okey, so this one also same with DOI dan URL. Okey, artikel number and pages preferable dia adalah pages lah. Okey, then doktor perlu masukkan volume dengan issue number. Okey, so that's it lah for the details for the article. Okay, then publication label, kita sistem dia detect dia set as a default international. International means that any publication, if you Google, then they hit result. Okay, like this one, they hit the result in the Google. So that means dia adalah kategori international.
Walaupun dia local journal.
Walaupun dia local journal. Macam yang ni kan, dia adalah UC, dan kita search dia adalah ni dalam Google ada, so kita international lah. Sekiranya
Tapi semua jurnal memang ada dalam Google kan?
tapi ada setengah, kalau macam contoh katakan peringkat universiti, contoh USM, katakan dia adalah dalaman, so bila kita search dalam Google, dia tidak diinjak dalam Google ataupun Google Scholar, so doktor boleh pilih lah sama ada national ataupun state ataupun universiti lah. Sebabnya ni adalah untuk keperluan my Mohd. International, that mean any platform yang user boleh get from the internet, that mean is international lah. Okay.
Maaf ya, saya tengah cuba insert maklumat tentang buku. So dah fill up, lepas tu bila kita nak tekan next tu dia kata nama proceeding. Dia nak suruh kita isi nama proceeding.
Oh, tapi dalam field tu tak ada proceeding?
Memang tak ada.
Oh, okey.
Dia
Books
books
Betul?
Ni kita tekan next kan, please insert your proceeding names.
Okey, kita take note.
Right.
Mungkin ada box kot yang tu untuk book. Okey. Thanks, doktor. Okey, next adalah publication status. Okey, yang ni sistem kita set as default publish. Okay, then if you click the publication status, doctor can see they have the other status, accepted and also article in press lah. Okay, so doctor boleh pilih. If the accepted, you have to put the accepted date. Okay, if the publish, you have to put the publish date. Okay, let's say this one 27 Februari. So doktor boleh masukkanlah publish date dia 27 Februari 2023. Okay. So bila dah habis part ni, doktor can click next, then dia akan keluar pop up lah. Are you sure your publication detail is complete? Then doktor boleh klik OK. Okay, bila klik OK, dia akan paparkan the display for the authors part lah. Okay, then bila doktor klik next tadi, okay, for the authors, dia akan automatic display your profile name. Macam yang ni, I login as a Sifulan. Okay, so it's already appear my name. So if doktor want to edit, let's say you are co-author ataupun corresponding author, doktor boleh klik kat sini icon edit author dekat sini lah. Okay. So author type, doktor boleh pilih lah, first author or co-author. If you are corresponding author, you can click button yes. Then boleh klik update, then dia akan appear lah. Okay, for add the other authors, okay, doktor boleh klik select author category, then we divide for 4: non-USM, postdoctoral, USM staff and also USM student. Okay, this one, let's say I masukkan the author's name. Okay, this one is the USM student. So I put the name Pilazi. Okay, then this student is a first author and corresponding author. So saya klik save new author. Okay, so dia dah masuk dah lah. Okay, next saya masukkan nama pensyarah. I klik USM staff. Then saya masukkan nama pensyarah Malini. Okay, then dia adalah co-author sahaja. Okay, dan dia bukan corresponding, so I klik save new author. Okay, so dia dah masuk dah lah untuk part author. Okay, for authors, okay, pensyarah perlu masukkan nama authors untuk USM. Wajib masukkan nama authors untuk USM. Sama ada dia adalah staff, or student, or postdoctoral. Okay, untuk non-USM adalah optional. Okay, if you want to insert all the non-USM authors also can. If pensyarah tak nak masukkan pun boleh juga. Tapi keutamaan dia adalah for the authors in USM lah. Sama ada postdoctoral, USM staff ataupun USM student. Okay. Okay, so bila doktor klik next, then dia akan pergi ke evidence part. Okay, evidence part. Okay, doktor can click the full article, then doktor can download. Can upload. Okay, doktor can upload that one. Okay, then click save new evidence. Okay, di dalam link 3, okay, if you go to the part evidence, okay, this one saya share dengan semua. Okay, for publish article, okay, doktor must upload the publish article with volume, issue number and full text. Okay, for article in press, okay, you have to upload the full text. This one normally the AIP the records don't have the volume, issue number and pages yet kan. So doktor boleh upload the full text. Then for accepted article, you have to upload the preprint or postprint article and also the proof of acceptance. Okay, this one example saya tunjuk like this one, this metadata, this full text. Okay, this full text they have the proof of acceptance. Okay, and also the full text of the article. Okay, so we will verify based on this particular details lah. Okay, after contoh, okay, after this, if your publication already published, okay, you can change the status from article in press to the published in this record. Okay, with the same record. Okay, then you put your volume number, issue number and pages. Then you have to upload again the full text. Okay. Okay. So that one for the evidence lah. Okay. Then last kali adalah part confirmation. Okay, if your metadata already input, so doktor boleh klik confirm. Okay. Then this one it will display to your dashboard under submitted. Okay, submitted. So library will receive your record, then we will verify lah. Library ataupun penerbit USM lah. Okay. So this one nanti doktor boleh tengok lah. Nanti bila dah verified, kita akan masukkan ke dalam menu verify. If incomplete record, so kita akan return balik with the remarks. Okay, then doktor boleh tengok di ruangan ataupun menu new. Okay, dan doktor juga akan dapat notification from daripada email. If we return ataupun reject, okay, kita akan letakkan remarks dan doktor akan dapat notification email lah. Okay, so that's one for manual entry. Okay, next adalah my profile. Okay, my profile, this one it will display all your IDs. Example, OKID ID, Scopus ID, Researcher ID dengan Google Scholar ID. Okay, if this one is not appear in your profile, so doktor have to put manually lah. Doktor perlu masukkan manually sekiranya dia tak appear. Contoh Researcher ID doktor tak appear, so doktor perlu masukkan as a manual lah. Then dekat bawah ni, it will display the H index, Scopus from website and also Google Scholar. Okay, from Scopus, this one will be automatically import from Scopus. Okay, so doktor no need to edit ataupun masukkan secara manual lah. Okay, but for WAS and Google Scholar, you have to update manually. Okay, then last one is a merge ID. Okay, this one merge ID is if lecturer have more than one ID. Example dekat sini adalah Scopus lah. Okay, actually lecturer can merge your ID in a Scopus by your own lah. Okay, boleh buat sendiri. Tetapi if you want library buat on behalf of you, so you can click at the menu merge ID, then boleh klik new request for merge ID. Okay, so you have to put your IDs. Okay, then klik add auto ID, then boleh masukkan yang ID yang kedua lah. Okay, then you have to choose which one is your main ID. Normally your main ID you have banyak record penerbitan, more citation and the H index lah. Okay, then doktor boleh klik submit. So library will merge your ID, tapi this one the process will take about 1 week lah, seminggu untuk pihak Scopus merge your IDs. Okay, after we get the notification email from Scopus, so we will change the status from in process to completed. Okay. Okay, so this one for merge ID. Okay, next adalah tiket. Okay, tiket is the platform for lecturer update ataupun give your comment or give your feedback about your penerbitan, about your publication. Okay, anything regarding with the e-publication, doktor boleh klik kepada tiket dan you can klik menu create ticket, then boleh tanya apa-apa sajalah berkenaan dengan your publication. Okay, for your information, betul, soalan semua boleh tanya dekat sini. Okay, setiap record kita sistem akan produce the reference ID. Okay, so doktor boleh copy saja reference ID ni. Okay, contoh katakan record saya tidak betul, contohlah doktor masukkan dia punya subjek dan doktor boleh masukkan reference number. Setiap record memang sistem dia akan produce reference number. So doktor masukkan reference number ni, nanti kita akan search by reference number saja. Okay, nanti doktor boleh masukkanlah nama saya tidak ditik sebagai corresponding author, contohlah. Okay, so nanti doktor boleh masukkan dan boleh klik submit lah. So nanti kita akan berhubung library, penerbit USM dan juga pensyarah melalui menu tiket lah. Okay, then we also provide the user manual, FAQ dengan glossary, Myra and also the HMS lah for the promotion and then juga kenaikan pangkat. Okay, so takat yang tu je lah untuk taklimat saya untuk e-publication.
Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. My name is Ikhwan Ismail. You can call me Ikhwan. Okay, same with the previous session. Just scan the QR code. Actually, in the link tree here, we have the slides and notes as a guideline. Under notes and guideline, OpenData USM. Okay, so you can go to this same link tree. Okay, you can also save this URL and also the QR code. Please share with your colleagues, okay? So who didn't attend to this session today. Okay. What actually the first thing that what is the difference between the e-publication and also OpenData USM? Okay. Actually, Miss Doctor, okay? You can scan. Okay. You want to scan again?
No, I already share the link in our segment.
Oh yeah, okay, alright. Okay, alright. So this OpenData USM is a research data repository. It is our new library service, one of the new library services that we provide the platform for the open data, for the data, research data. When we look at the open data it could be many types of the data, but here we focus on the research data. For your information, this is the new repository that we have. Before this, we have the repository at USM, and also this is at USM. Now we have the research OpenData USM as the research data repository. Okay, when we look at the research data, open research data or open data, have you heard about the open science?
Yes.
Yes, open science, right? This is one of the element of the open science. So when we look at the definition here, there is have no any restrictions, okay, in accessibility and also enabling anyone to access it. That means anyone can access your research data. If you open your research data, it can be licensed under open license. If you know that CC BY, right, Creative Commons license, so it can be copyright. You have the right, and also the other people who access your research data to use your research data must cite your research data. And it is, as mentioned just now, is a part of the open science, because in the element of the open science we have the open scientific knowledge. Okay, when we look at the open scientific knowledge, I believe that if you look at these 5 scientific publication, open research data, open education resources, open software, and also open hardware, I believe that you are familiar with which one? This one. Within these 5 open science element here. I believe that you may be familiar with the open access, right? Open access publication. Actually, open access, you think that, oh, that is only for the publication. Actually, open access can be many. Open access research data, open access education resources, and so on. But we are familiar open access, that means open access publication. Have you experienced publishing in the open access journals?
Yeah.
Ada tak? Ada kan? Even communication have the one journal kan? Ada journal? Ada kan? Siapa editor dia? Chief editor. Is it open access journal? Journal? Yes. Is the brown open access? Ada APC? Tak ada? Tak ada. No APC, and you provide the open access, we call that is the bronze open access. That means no APC, but and then your article is open. So that is what we call as a bronze open access. If gold, if the hybrid is apa lagi ya? Ada banyak lagi green open access, depth kind of the open access. But your generic is a bronze open access. Okay, maybe you because all the publications, some publications that we produce, we publish in the open access. But now is the trend now, actually we open our research data. So how? Okay, actually this is open science movement. If you look at any internet research, orang kata research institute in any big organization around the world, for example ISC, OECD, UNESCO, the World Bank, European Commission, they already promote and also advocate about the open science, especially to the open data. And also in Malaysia, we have the MOSP, Malaysia Open Science Platform, under Academy of Science Malaysia, that we also promote and also advocate about the open science. Open science, it can be open science, if you heard about citizen science, open research data, OER, and so on. There's a lot of we can say that this is the open science. Okay, and then for information, MOSP, their aims, their objective is to make Malaysia research data as valuable national asset by developing a trusted platform that enables accessibility and sharing of research data aligned to the national priorities and international best practices. Okay, so because all of you are doing deep and doing research, right? And you have the research data. So after you finish your project, research project, where's your research data? Where's your research data? In your Google Drive, in your hard disk, and so on, right? Sometimes, maybe your research data can be shared to another researcher. That researcher can use your research data for another purpose. Understand? So that's why we call as the open data or data sharing. Okay, and this is valuable research data. Then actually this platform is already we have in the MOSP. You can go to mosp.gov.my. That some university, especially research university, already have the data repository, including us. So we provide the platform for all researchers that if you want open your data, you can put your data in our repository that we call as OpenData USM. Now until today, I think we have about 95 research data in our OpenData USM. Okay, so open data also is one of the element of the research data management. Okay, as you know that you are familiar with the research life cycle. but maybe you also doing your research data management life cycle. Okay, that means I'm not sure that you follow any standards or you just do by yourself. Okay, so because how you document your, for example, in communication, I believe that sometimes you have audio as a research data, video as a research data. So how do you document it? You file name it, that file name of all the research data there. So actually they have the way to have the better and also good management of the research data. So I just want to share all of you about this is actually even they have a different or separate data life cycle, but it's synchronized process. Okay, right? Okay, data should be as open as possible and as close as necessary. Sometimes your research data can be closed, cannot be open because of the sensitivity, security, apa lagi? About maybe about racism, culture and so on, religion and so on. So this is sometimes you need to close. But if can, please open as possible. Okay, not all research data can be open. Okay, this is examples of the types of research data. Which one that research data related to you? Maybe spreadsheet, like survey, right? Survey sometimes you, and then sometimes survey you have the questionnaire, for example, and then you convert to the SPSS, right? Because you can see many of the researchers that store their data, open data, they share the .sav. This is the format of the SPSS, right? So you can also, you have the audio, video and so on. So these things, all the research data you can store, preserve and also you can open or share. Alright. Okay, why is especially for the research community now, is a trigger to open the data, how to store my data and so on. Because of the major publishers today, they have the research data policy. Okay, so now some of the, I can say many now actually publishers, they have the requirement to publish your publication, okay, with your research data. That means when you publish your article, they ask you, okay, how about your research data? You want to share? You want to open? You want to where you store your data, where you put your data, where is the location of your research data that can other researcher can look at your research data. Okay? Yeah. So have you experienced before this? I'm not sure communication. Ada tak pernah doktor? Okay, doktor ada pernah pengalaman. Sebab sekarang ni when we went to the social science baru ni pun, mereka pun saya tanya lah, saya ingatkan dalam fikiran saya, oh mungkin journal about the macam STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics yang banyak berkaitan dengan kena share data. But surprisingly that dekat social science ada ramai juga lecturer yang ada pengalaman when they want to publish the article, they ask about the research data. So where you want to store the data or locate your research data, and you just put in our OpenData USM. So you can see here this example. You can go to this signature if you want to look more details. I provide the link on the left hand side here kat bawah ni kan. Klik the link yang kat bawah ni, and then you can see here. Okay, for example, this is Springer Nature. I'm not sure that you are familiar with or not. Ada Wiley, Sage, Elsevier. Ini contoh lah yang I boleh bagi. Ini antara I think publisher yang famous jugalah, yang di antara kita semua lah, especially library yang kena bayar agak mahal untuk publisher ni lah. Okay, so now ini ada case juga, case yang kita kata sebenarnya ada banyak lagi sebelum ni, ada yang by call, by WhatsApp dan sebagainya. Ini contoh yang email kita dapat pada student dengan supervisor dia minta pandangan pada kita. Dia kata dia nak hantar artikel, and then one of his requirement is for me to provide information about where the data supporting the result presented in my paper can be found. So maknanya dia nak cari mana. Even we have the open data repository in the internet. Have you heard about the Zenodo, Figshare, Mendeley Data, Dirian? Okay, so actually you can go there, but orang kata kita dah ada OpenData USM in our institution. Why not you just use our OpenData USM, okay? OpenData USM. And also funder requirement. Funder requirement pun until now, as I know that any funders in Malaysia still don't have the requirement specifically for the research data, especially for the opening the data. But other funders, for example, funders requirement from Horizon 2020 and also NIH, okay, they have the requirement. If you want to apply this grant, you must provide the planning about the opening your data, and also how you store the data, how you manage your data, and so on. Okay, this is happening at the outside of our country. Siapa perasan semalam I think petabik email from RCO, dia ada hantar email berkaitan dengan kepada researcher baru semalam. So contoh, sebab setiap tahun sebenarnya ada, kalau kita tak perasan, kalau perasan semalam ada petabik email, I think from the RCO, that mention about the researchers in USM, please apply the grant from the orang kata apa to the NIH, okay, National Institute of Health. Dan kalau you klik dekat situ terus dia kata pasal berkaitan dengan data polisi, okay. Alright, so it is happening now, okay. Of course, sometimes orang tanya, kalau kita open data, when we open data, how about can this thing can be impact to me? Yes, especially because of the citation. It is similar with the publication. When we publish journals, in article journals, we also get the citation. Potentially we can get the citation. Same also as well in our data research data. When we share the data, we open data, we also can get the data citation. That's why when you go to any publisher also, they have also about data citation policy. They mean if you publish article associated with the research data, you must be the readers. If you use that research data, you must cite the research data and also the publications. Okay, even APA. I believe that communication are familiar with the APA, right? APA style. APA style also they have the specific data citation style for data set. That means research data. So if any one of you cite the data, or anybody other person want to cite your research data using the APA style, you can use this one. Okay. Okay. You can click also this link. Then they have provide the style how you want to cite the research data. Okay. It is quite similar with the publication, but you must put this APA style. If you want to use for example Harvard, Chicago style, you can refer to that style. For APA, you must have the word of data set in the square bracket here. Okay, so these are the benefits of open data. Researchers, you can have the potential collaboration, visibility, discoverability, increase your efficiency, and so on. So they have a lot of the benefits of open data. Alright, this is the research open data USM that I mentioned to you. You can straightly go to the OpenData at OpenData.usm.my. You just go here, alright. So now this is a repository that you can store your data, and then we can appear your research data to the public here through our OpenData USM. If you want to deposit this research data, you can. This is a general step actually for deposit your research data. Okay, from the login and also until you submit. Okay, I want to show one by one. The first one, you go to the OpenData USM. On your right hand side, you can have the login here. Okay, you just click and you click on this one, the orange color here. Login with USM ID. So they will bring you to the campus online website here like this. You can log in with USM email and password. Okay, alright. Then you can go to the left hand side here. Okay, left hand side. Okay, new and item. Click on the item here, new item. So then we go to the like form only one page. Okay, this is a very simple form. Until now, they have simple form. Okay, before that, you must choose your research field. Okay, what is your research field here? they have not specifically in the communication, but it is, I think, is under arts and social sciences. So you just click this number 2, okay, and then this is one form. Okay, they have some elements or some information that you need to fill in. The first one, you upload your data set first. Data set or research data can be more than one. That means if you have one only data set, for example in Excel, you just put in one Excel. If you have one more data set, for example you have Excel, image.sav and so on, you can put even more than one data set or research data. Okay, so upload this in this one. You can drag drop or you can upload manually. Okay, and then provide your basic information. For example, authors. If you have 3 authors, you must put 3 authors, affiliations, title of this data set, keywords, and also description. Okay, alright. Description here, you can describe your research data in the 3 words. Maybe you can describe anything about your data set. Okay, maybe in short description or long description. Alright. Then you can have also this one, related data set. What is related data set? For example, if you have before this same data set that you publish or you store the data at the open data repository, for example as Zenodo or Figshare or Metadata, Iriad, Dataverse and so on, you can also input, store your data in our repository, but you must mention where the data is located before, maybe in Zenodo and so on. But this is your first time your deposit your research data, you just ignore this part, related data set. Okay, then you put the type and also the language here. Okay, alright, and then you can also you can choose your Creative Commons license or public license. That always I encourage our researcher that choose CC BY 4.0, because in the Creative Commons CC BY 4.0 here, anybody use our research data must give a credit. Okay, that means they must do the data citation. Okay, and then you can also, if your research data is under any research project, put in your funder's name and also your award number or grant number. Okay, next, the last one, this is the title of related material, means that, for example, this research data is related to the publication. You just put here title of that publication. For example, your research data here is a title of publication of something in that published in that journal. Okay, journal A and journal B and so on. So you just put the title and then what is the relationship type there. Okay, you put in part of ke, is supplemented to ke, mana yang sesuai, and then you just put DOI. Okay, no need to put many things in this about that publication, just put DOI. Okay, so when appear in our OpenData USM here, when they want to look at your research data, they can also link to the orang kata journals, journal article yang berada, for example in Elsevier. They just click there, they will go straightly to our our journal article. Okay, alright. Last, then when you finish, you just deposit this thing. Then our librarian will, data steward will look at your research data, and when they are all okay, so they will orang kata bagi pelepasan lah, verify, and they will appear live in our OpenData USM. Okay, this is last part. If you want to access this research data, you just go to the same website OpenData USM, go to the research field. For example, you want to look at other researchers punya research data, you can go to research field, then go to the any for example your communication, maybe you can look at the social sciences, for example here, and then you can look, for example this one I give you example of medical and health sciences. So they have list of this data set here. You just click one of them, for example, then you can see this one, they have the file here, then you can download, okay, this data set, and then you could open the data set. For example, this title, they have about orang kata file research data in XLSX, okay, Excel, DIF and also MPG file. Okay, so you can look at this example here, and also you can access this data tadi through research field. The second one you can go through by sort or by, and also the searching box here, search box here. Okay, alright. I think that's all for me about the OpenData USM. It's still new. Still don't. If you have the, for example, any requirement for the funders and also the publishers about to share your data, please deposit your research data into our data repository. This is data repository OpenData USM. Okay. So if you have any question, you can ask now.